Hello YouTube, it is Dame, it's the non-league to legend, it is the city of Liverpool, and we're here with you today with a game against Carlton Town. Look, it is a game that if we were to win today, we do win the league, as it would be mathematically impossible for anyone else to catch us. However, if this game was to finish as a draw or we were to lose today, the final game of the season would mean that it will decide the title. So for today's episode, if we were to win this first game, you will not see the last game. We will celebrate the title, and then that would be the end of the episode. However, if it was going down to the last day, it is going to be a double-headed game upload. Hopefully, we just do it today and we do the job we need to do. If you weren't with us the last episode, it was 2 games against Sporting United and Stock Park Steelers. We continued our poor run of form of not really finding a win over the last month and a bit. We drew 2-2 to Sporting in a game that we were leading to the 95th minute. Their keeper put off some great saves to keep him in it, and then that happened and we didn't win. And then in this Stockbridge Park Steelers games, we had a lot of opportunities to go 3 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals up, but Jack Grievous in goal for Stockbridge Park Steelers pulled off a mountain of great saves, big one-on-one saves, big reaction saves, and in the end we were pegged back, and we were actually lucky to not lose this game late doors, where Ben Ledger pulled off a great one-on-one save himself to keep us with a point, which could be quite vital coming to the end of this one, because obviously that 4-point gap looks a lot better than 3. Anyhow, with the city of Liverpool, we've played Charlton once, but we've beaten them once. However, a lot of water's gone under the bridge, and Charlton know if they were to win today, they could move into a playoff spot or draw. However, they know if they lose and results go against them, they would also be out of the automatic playoff push, or the playoff push in any case. Anyhow, we are going to go with the same team that we just played in last episode, which is the 4-4-2 in the Sunderland pressing system that we have loaded up, which is Ben Ledger in goals, Thorpe, Swain, Johnson, Sumner, Bonswell, Louis, Birch, Kelly, Dudley, and McDonald. We are going to go on the front foot. We're going to go on attack from minute 1. It worked well against Stockbridge Park Steelers, bar the fact we ran into Jack Grievous, who was in great form, but hopefully we can keep performing well here. We actually snap out of this poor run of form. There we go, and hopefully we get a win today and we just do it easy. I was complaining last episode how we could have done it last episode, but we never do it easy. If the way that Football Manager has gone for me this year on FM19, we never do it easy, so this is going to go, and we're going to go and probably throw this game and then find a way to try and win it on the last day. Anyhow, it is going to be City of Liverpool in the purple and Charlton Town there in the yellow. Hopefully we can just go out there and perform to our greatest of abilities, and we do get a win and really prove that we deserve to get promoted this season by winning the league. We've been quite good this season, but our early form was why we were so good. Same with last season. Last season, our early form was fantastic. When we fell off the boil as teams figured us out. Same things happened this season. We were great until about 25, 26 games in, but then the rest of it's been poor. Anyway, Tadcaster scored early to go ahead 1-0, but in the end, I don't think it was an effort from Louis who tried to shoot. I think he's tried to whip that one in, and in the end, he's nearly bent it into the top corner. So he hits the bar and it goes out. As things stand, though, Tadcaster would move 2 points clear. A point, though, would win it on the final day if it stayed like this, because then we would get our goal difference would be good. But anyway, Park here with a chance, hits it, and we're 1-0 down, ladies and gentlemen. 34 minutes played. Cameron Park with the goal, which would probably put Carlton Town into a playoff spot and puts us only 1 point ahead on top of the table. And this definitely means that it's going down to the last day, and even a point may not be good enough on the final day. Anyhow, we are 1-0 down the Carlton Town, and we are coughing and spluttering our way towards the title. However, we're on the right system to do something about this. We've had 6 shots, 3 on target. We've got the players out there to definitely score a couple of goals, and maybe it's just going to take a game like this just to find our killer instinct yet again, and to find a couple of goals and really grit out a win to win this title. We scored a few goals last game using this system. However, we were very open at the back, which the system is open. Anyway, it's a free kick. Birch hits it over the bar. We just don't have that natural free kick taker. I expect free kicks to fly in from like Adrian or Lee Henry in this save to bury him for fun. Doesn't seem to happen here at the moment. We need an Ender Tannoy, for Salford days of Dr. Benji with like 20 free kick taking. It's definitely something we might look into. Anyway, we haven't had the best of game. Birch has not had the best of game, and he can take a free kick. Louis hasn't had a worse game by effect, but I know that Louis and Dizzy have a very good record. So Dizzy's going to go out there. He's going to look to win the ball back and send us on our way, hopefully up the other end. Bonzo's not had the best of games, nor is Kelly. And Carl Noon's going to come in now. A point would be huge for us right now as well. A point would be massive because it means that a draw on the final day would be good enough. Right now we have to win to make sure we do win the title on the final day. This game's kind of ticked away very quickly. We have not looked like getting a goal at all, and we've not too long left. I am going to go 3 up front. Bondswell's going to come off, and I'm going to move him into here, and we are going to bring like just Jake Hunter into that role. We might move Louis a bit more forward, and Hunter can go into there. Look, it's, Froggatt can technically play there. Why not? Get him there as a deeper line playmaker. Louis can get in the hole. Look, we're just going to go very attacking, and we're just going to look to exploit the middle because we haven't really done it, and just go very direct, and hopefully we can just find ourselves a goal to get us back into this one. Anyway, 85 minutes played. Can we find a very, very late goal here to find something? There's 3 minutes added time. Time's ticking away here. There's not a highlight. Look, Carlton have come. They've got their goal. They've sat and they've done well. Pickering Town have scored late as well. Wow, the drama that's going to happen on the final day is going to be absurd. We lose at home. We haven't won at home in over a month, and you can probably see why. We can't get a result. We are coughing and spluttering to this title. I'm going to get aggressive with them because I've had enough of it now. And now it's going down to the final day of the season. On the final day of the season, we are ahead by a point against two sides. All we know is we win on the final day, we will win the title. If we don't win on the final day, it is up to the results around us and ourselves to blame. And to be honest, in the form we're in, I even think if we get in the playoffs, we're going to get found out. We're going to be staying in level 9 for another year. In the meantime, though, I'm going to cut off out of this YouTube episode, and I'll see you for the next little part in just a second. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time to get this City of Liverpool side over the line against Stamford. It's been a 14-day gap. I've talked to the boys in terms of our poor form and told them, look, lads, we can still do this. You can lift your form. It's all up to yourselves. Morale's actually pretty high for a team that hasn't won in about 6 games. The fans aren't happy that we're still playing 4-4-2, but I don't see how we play anything else. We've played it all year, and we're still top of the table with 1 game to go. So I'm going to put faith in it. However, obviously our squad has been depleted in terms of what's kind of gone on in terms of people gone the outs. So it's not been great. Anyhow, if we beat Stamford today, we are champions. Anything less, and it's all up to results against us. Obviously, Pickering Town are on 64 points. 67 points, and so is Tadcaster, who I said is probably favourites to go up because of their good run of form last episode. It's proving true again. If we go in, I tell them I have faith in them, set the opposition instructions, always press, let's go out there and let's do it. It's Stamford in the red, it is us in the purple. We know if we go out here away from home and win this game, we will be champions. As my phone decides to go off from silent for whatever reason, and this has been a great start to the YouTube episode. Get out there. Anyway, as you can see, the league table was up there for a brief second. We'll go back through it again just in case anyone has missed it. But off we go. Abbott into Adams. Adams now with the ball. Still with Adams. His ball into Abbott. Abbott there facing forward. Still with Abbott. Abbott again. Abbott from distance over the bar. And off we go. I will pause it just in case anyone wants to see. As results stand, they're 1 point behind us because everyone's drawing. But they're on 67, we're on 68, we're on 68, 69 progressively as the game's going on. But obviously, if Tadcaster or Pickering Town win and we don't win today, we are finishing in a playoff spot, not in the first spot, not in promotion. As we say that, Tadcaster go 1-0 up somewhere, and they have got the lead. It's all back on us to do it. We're actually keeping the ball fairly well for this system, which is a bit strange because we never kept the ball at Sunderland. But we're keeping the ball, and hopefully this leads to a chance. Anyway, Louis on it. Louis' ball into Bondswell. Bondswell into Birch. Gets crunched. Great challenge there, and off we go. Our Woodsey's ball in towards his man. Johnson picks it up. Johnson can face forward. Finds Sumner. Sumner now. Can he find Louis? He does. Louis turns around. Looks forward. Looks to release. And release Jamie McDonald he does. Great touch from Jamie. He takes a touch. His efforts blocked. Full to Dudley. It doesn't. That's the highlight. And as things stand, we currently still are in second spot. And this league has got oh so tight. And it looks like playoffs at the moment. Anyway, Adams' ball out there to Antoini. His ball in backstick. Adams is there. And we're 1-0 down to Stamford. And that means we need 2 to get promoted now. If we don't get 2, we're in the playoffs. Against the run of play, we've been the better side so far. We haven't found ourselves a goal. And just the same old City of Liverpool for the last month and a bit. Can't score, always conceding, and we can't quite get to the finish line. We've had multiple opportunities to get to this finish line. We haven't. Anyway, long ball towards McDonald, barring a goalkeeper blunder. It's going to be their ball, and Stamford maybe to go forward yet again. But we will see what goes on. Butcher with the ball. His ball goes long. Swain with the header, only as far as Thorpe, who finds McDonald. Dudley running through the middle, finds Kelly though. McDonald making a great run. The ball over to McDonald is good. Dudley's in at the back stick if he can find him. It's blocked. Falls to Birch! And Jack Birch scores as Tadcaster go 2-0 up, which definitely means that we're probably going to have to win this game to get promoted and win the title on the final day. Jack Birch with a great thunderous-blasting goal. He's hit this one from just on the edge first time. He's found the far corner, and a bit of individual brilliance from Jack Birch. The ball from McDonald deflected, fell to Birch first time, bottom bins. And we've got, a little bit of time to find a second here before half-time. It would be ideal, just to calm the boys. It would be nice. Anyway, 40 minutes played, still 1-1, off we go, but it's a free kick and it's for Stanford. The ball into the box, Gonzalez unmarked, but thankfully and mercifully, his header is straight at Ben Ledger, and it still is 1-1. Ledger, long ball, up he goes. Does it fall to McDonald? He does. McDonald's in, he's 1v1. Jamie McDonald, how does he miss? End-to-end action to end the half. Point-blank header saved by Ben Ledger. And then his long kick forward caught him on the break, caught Stanford napping, but McDonald's put it into the keeper. I'm far from pleased what I've seen. We need a goal in 45 minutes at a minimum, or else we are going into the playoffs on the final day, and we have choked one of the biggest leads. At the moment, we're in third. That's correct. Pickering Town have scored. We're currently in third, ladies and gentlemen. We're going from first to third on the final day. Anyway, out to Winnie with his ball. Cuts it there. McPherson with the header just over the bar. At the back, we're very open, but, we can create chances. 11 shots in this half. Come on, boys. We need to find a goal. We need it now. Get creative. As we say, that Adams free kick wasn't too far away, but always had a lot of work to do. Can we find a chance? Anyway, Thorpe from a deep position into Louis. Louis now, can he pick a gap? Can he find a pass? Finds Birch, gets crunched, falls back to Louis though, takes a touch, looks forward, finds Nathan Boswell, into Dudley, hits it wide. I thought he was offside, to be honest, as well. Apparently he was, it would have counted. Unfortunately, we just don't find that goal. Look, can we just find one? Bell Pepper Town. Look, if you can get a goal there, that would be great. Anyway, Jack Birch from the free kick, hits it at top of the bar and over. 63 minutes played, still 1-1. We don't really have too much firepower on the bench, but I am going to bring one man on. He's been an elder statesman here, and his name is Carl Noon. He's going to get out there. Louis and Jake Birch are having a good one. Bonswell isn't. We could get Dizzy on late doors too, but at the moment it's Adams, his free kick. It's in there. Morgan from knocks down, only as far as Gonzalez. Does he turn? Does he find a goal? McPherson hits. In the end, it's over the bar. 70 minutes play. We need a goal. We need it late. We need it now, ladies and gentlemen. All we need results to go our way. Pickering Town would win the league from Tadcaster with us in third. We've not long left. Dizzy's going to come on here as a winger, and we're going to go for it a little bit here. Moon's also going to go forward just that one extra line, maybe get him forward, maybe in and around that box a little bit more, and hopefully we can find a chance. Anyway, it's Sumner in the Dizzy, just come off the bench. Dizzy drives inside, still with Dizzy, still with Dizzy, still with Dizzy. Carl Noon, first time, Carl Noon, he's onside, it's a goal! And we're 12 minutes away from the title on the final day. Carl Noon with the strike, and, not against the run of play, but we haven't been great. We haven't been great for the whole last month and a half. We've tried our best to throw this league away, but it doesn't matter. We've 12 minutes left to go. Dizzy goes on a run. The two substitutes combine. Carl Noon finds it across the keeper. And we are 12 minutes away, ladies and gentlemen, from an improbable title. It looked probable for every bit of this season until the last month and a half. If you told me we're going to win the title on this final day the way we've played, probably not. If you told me we're going to win this final and find a goal, probably not. I am going to say this. We have gone defensive and we have conceded every time. I'm going to let this run out, and if we concede late doors again, I'm going to cry. Off we go, 88, 89. The only thing I'm going to do is make a defensive change. Dan Clayton's going to come in for Birch. He's on a booking. Dizzy's going to go into there, and Clayton's just going to go to a defensive winger. I am not going to change the system. I'm going to stay on the front foot because every time we've gone defensive, we have conceded late, ladies and gentlemen. So let's hope it doesn't happen here. 91st, 92nd, no highlight, no highlight, no highlight. 95th. Pug, free kick, into the box, blocked, it's over, we won the title. The stress. The final day. It's our first win in 7 games, but it's a win that wins us the title. We have not deserved this one bit over the last month and a half, but we are up to level 8. We've won the level 9 title. We're there with the cup. I don't know what the cup's called in level 9. Sorry. But here we are. Team talk, boys. Look, I'm proud of your performance. No one's gave us a chance today with the run of form we were on. You were magnificent. That's what we told the boys. An improbable title for City of Liverpool. You know, if you told me at the start of the year we're going to get promoted by winning the title, I would have laughed. If you told me we're going to make the playoffs, I probably would have laughed with the squad we had. But somehow this plucky little squad has found its way into the title hunt. It found its way to the top of the title, or top of the league for many part of this season, for many games. And then when all hope seemed lost this season, in the last month and a half where we couldn't find a win to save our lives, we've gone on the final day after being 1-0 down. We've scored 2 good goals and we've come out and won this game. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to win a title like that, you probably deserved it somewhere down the line. Our early season form definitely has saved us here. And we have been lucky enough to come up against Stanford, who have not been the best team defensively all season as well. And Carl Noon, the elder statesman of the squad, a guy who started all of last season, a guy who banged goals in last season, comes off the bench as a winger, gets up the field. Dizzy, who is a 16-year-old sensation, he might have turned 17 by now, finds his way. What a ball, what a goal, what a way to win the title.
Do you have the phone thing?
No, I do not. But far out. What a wild way to do it. We have been poor. The last few episodes have been stressed. We get an initial budget of 0, but we get a bit more extra wage, which we don't use. Anyway, everyone's ecstatic. Louis praises. Davison wants an approved deal for Louis. Key player. Part-time contract means that they can't take him. I'll take a part-time contract any day. Assignment complete. FA Cup review. Obviously, Spurs won the FA Cup. But what we want to go is go to the club, go to the fixtures, and let's just see how hard we had to do it before we end this episode. Look at that. We had 2 wins here since March. A lot of losses. Couldn't win at home. We didn't win at home since February, ladies and gentlemen. And then look at that. 1 win out of any one of those games, we would have won the title easy. Instead, it came down to the final day, and Stanford, in the end, put up stern test. Your Pickering Town, or especially Tadcaster Albion, who I wouldn't imagine this form's look great. Yeah, look at that. Sensational. They deserve to probably have gone up there, but we have mugged them off. We've won the title, and we are through level 9. We're up to level 8, back-to-back promotions, and it's great for the city of Liverpool. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. As always, links in the description below. We will be streaming later tonight. Since the Sunderland save is done, it will be the pre-season. It will be all the grind of non-league to legend scouting millions of players. I say millions, probably thousands is a better way to use it. We've definitely scouted over 1,000 players in the off-season. People that are uncontracted, people that are interested in coming, people that are in and around our level, people at a bit higher of our level. But the grind is real in non-league. You know, you grind out, you look for players, and we definitely need a lot of better players in this squad. As we go to the squad page, you can see that our star ratings aren't the greatest. Anyhow, be there for that stream. Go follow the Twitch. As I said, go like and subscribe. From Damien, from the city of Liverpool, we have somehow won the title on the final day. Thank God we did. And I'll see you for next episode, which will be a start of season in level 8.